friends, fall is here and I'm in the mood to draw some pumpkins and all kinds of little fall items. And so today I am going to do a pumpkin. I've been kind of practicing with the watercolors, and I got these new watercolors and I've had to kind of really get used to them. And but I have created some colors that I like this turquoise in particular. I really like, and I've had to figure out what to mix, but I think I'm going to make a turquoise style pumpkin. And so what we'll do is we're just going to kind of start. We're going to kind of do the little dot method. I'll do it kind of a little heavier. Usually I do light sketches, but it's just really hard for you to see. But I just I'm going to dot around and get we're going to just do the typical pumpkin. And they usually kind of go up in the bottom like this. And then we got a stem, and then I'll connect all these lines. And this needs to come out just a little bit more to be a little bit, pumpkins are in all kinds of shapes. And there's tall, fat, and they got some that get lower at the bottom, but this is what we're going to do here. And this is just the basic lines. And then what I'm going to do is take my pen, and I'm going to use the Micron 08, which is thicker than an 05. But my 05 went dry. So we're just going to do our own thing. And what I'm going to use with this is just kind of a real sketchy line, not a perfect line. And these can get really rough, but it's just not one typical perfect line, and if you don't try to go for a perfect line, then you have to strive for one. And then the fun part is the watercoloring. And then let's just get some, you can actually do anything you want, but just put some lines in it for shape. Usually a little bit more on top, because that's where all the shape kind of gathers. And then I'm going to have some darker lines down here for weight. Kind of the eye makes it look like there's some stability more at the bottom. And then kind of a little bit of shape and shade here. Okay, and that's probably enough. And I think I'm going to add, let's put it on a base here. Nothing specific, just some shade for the bottom. And then let's add some little curly things, which and some of them will cross over even like that. And then let's just do a leaf. You can do as few or as many of you want as you want on these little squiggly things. This is the most fun part. I'm gonna wet my brush, kind of dry it off a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do, we'll just start with the pumpkin and just wet the pumpkin, and the color will bleed. And what I'm gonna do, and you'll see I'm kind of sort of sloppy, because I'm going for a look. This is the color I've kind of already mixed and let dry. I'm going to go for a look that is the typical watercolor, I guess you could say. And you just want to put it on, leave some white spaces. And then I'm going to also add one of my favorite colors, which is this dark mustard. Is kind of what I would call it. And what I like to do is, if I put a color well, I think it's easier to just say, I like to distribute my color. So I'm about done with the turquoise. Let's put just a little down here. And what it does, it just kind of brings the whole picture together. And I do think I'm going to have to go a little bit darker on the pumpkin, but I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to go on to a little bit of that golden sunny yellow that I like so much, my favorite, turquoise and yellow. Let's just add some down here to begin with. And then I'm going to dot a little through here. I almost don't know if I need much more than that. So let's go on to the stem. Let's have a nice, see how dark we can get of a brown stem. And I got to tell you, all these new colors, I have to figure out which one is which. 'Cause some of them look black, and they're not black at all. They're very dark brown, and so I'm just trying to learn this particular palette. Double check. Yeah, that's my dark brown. Let's see if we can get dark brown right at the base. Again, for weight. And then I think I might put a little bit even down here. And again, that whole tritone color kind of stands out. And I just love it. In fact, let's put some of this dark brown. Let's make sure that it, yep, that's dark brown. And let's put it at the very base here, kind of for shadowing. And then it just looks like it's all sitting on something. Let's go for some orange flowers. Let's see what this orange will bring us here. I don't mean flowers, I mean leaves. Oh, it's pretty. Ooh, I like that. A little bit incomplete painting. Leave some white. It's just darling. And I need to kind of recreate some color. I'm going to add a little dot of water to this, mix it up, and try to, I'm going to have to like mix colors to get this dark. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that worked good. So let's just kind of distribute that because it's going to lighten up. This is watercolor. And let's just kind of darken it around the top here. Kind of where all the color would gather. And then let's accentuate kind of the curves a little bit. And like if I paint up here, then I try to alternately paint down here. And then I think I would like a little bit more gold in here. I didn't leave a lot white, but I will leave some quite light there. And then let's just get some more gold in here. Just try to scatter evenly. And just a little bit more water. There really is no right and wrong. There's just your style. I'm going to put a little yellow here so that color, the eye is kind of drawn up to that color. Let's put some here. There's just this blend, this mix here. And then I think we're kind of missing a little bit down here too. Oh, I think I'm already about done. Oh, so simple. This would look so nice on a card. Not even any words, no stamping. This would look good on a card for fall birthdays. It would look really good on a bag tag because it's a round pumpkin. It would just be just good to do it. It's just good therapy. Just really great therapy. And I'm real happy with this. And I hope you give it a try. If you do, let me know. It was nice seeing you again. And I'll probably have some more fall projects here coming soon. Have a good one.